My name is Riba. So this is the second video in VI editor tutorial. The agenda is change commands, delete command, copy paste commands, undo, redo, search and replace. So let's get started. Back in the terminal, let me open the file in VI editor. Okay. The first command I'm going to talk about is lowercase r. Lowercase r will replace the character that the cursor is under with the character type from your keyboard. For example, I pressed lowercase r in my keyboard, then type capital X, then it replaced. Similarly, uppercase r will replace multiple characters starting from the current cursor position until the time you press escape in your keyboard, in which case it will return to command mode. For example, I pressed capital R in my keyboard, then I said R demo, and if you look at it, it replaced whatever character I typed from my keyboard. And also you can note that at the bottom left corner you will see replace here. Then to go back to the command board, I will press escape key in my keyboard. Just to remind my viewers that all the commands in the VI editor are case sensitive. Also, you need to be in the command board to be able to execute these commands. So to make sure that you are in the command board, press escape key in your keyboard 2 times. The next command is S stands for substitute. If you use this command, then it will remove all the content from the current line and leave you in the insert mode. So I press capital S in my keyboard, and this is S demo. Okay. Then the next topic is about delete commands. Back in the terminal, open another file, delete command. And the first command in delete commands is lowercase x. Lowercase x will delete the character under the cursor. For example, I pressed lowercase x, so you see that it keeps on deleting. Similarly, if you want to delete the character before the cursor position, then you can use the uppercase x. So I press uppercase x, and you see that it keeps on deleting the character before. Similarly, if you want to delete a word, then you can use a DW. So W stands for word. Then basically DW will delete starting from the current cursor position to the next word. For example, in this case, from current to the cursor. So I press DW in my keyboard and DW again, so it keeps on deleting word. If you want to delete from current cursor position to the beginning of the line until here, then you can use a D caret. Okay, let's do that. D caret, you see that it deletes. Then similarly, if you want to delete from current cursor position to the end of the line, then you can use a $. So this way. If you want to delete the line completely, then you can use DD. So it deletes. You can repeat all these commands multiple times by prepending these commands with a number. For example, if I want to delete multiple lines, then the command is DD, then I will prepend with a number. So I press, let's say, want to delete from current cursor position next 3 lines, then I will press 3 in my keyboard first and then DD. So press 3, then DD, it deletes. The next command is copy paste command. Back in the terminal, let's open another file. Then cpc cmd.txt. The first command is YW. Y stands for young and W word, so it will copy a word. Let's say I want to copy this copies, and then I will press YW in my keyboard. Then to paste it, the command is lowercase p will paste the copied text after the cursor position, and uppercase p will paste it before the cursor position. Now I want to paste it before the cursor position, so I will press capital P in my keyboard and it paste. And to copy the entire line, you can use YY. So I press YY, and to paste it, let's say I want to paste at the end, so I will press lowercase p in my keyboard. To copy multiple lines, you can do that using prepend a number, then use the command. In this case, let's say I want to do for 2 lines, then I will press 2 in my keyboard, then YY, then go to the beginning and press uppercase P in my keyboard, and it does it. The next command is undo and redo. Back in the command line, let's go to undo, then cmd.txt. So the first command is lowercase u. Lowercase u will undo the changes done to the file to the state where when you open the file in the VI editor starting from the most recent changes. For example, let me add some line. So this is a new line 1, and then I go back to command mode. Then I will say this is a new line 2, 1, and then I will say this is a new line 2, then go back to command mode again. Then I will type again this is a new line 3. Then if I press U, then it will first remove this is a new line, because this is the most recent changes, so it does. And after that, since I made the changes to 1 and 2 to line in a single insert mode, it will undo the changes in one go, so it does it. Similarly it will, then after that you will see already at the old changes. After that it cannot make any more changes. Then capital U will restore the line the cursor is currently on to the state before the cursor enter into the line. For example, now let's say I will add something and I will say this is after. Then if I press U, because before the cursor enter the things were before after, then I just added this is after, it will remove undo the changes, this is after. So I press uppercase U in my keyboard and so if I press it again, then it will redo the changes. Then the next command is search and replace. So go back in the terminal, then let me open another file. The first command is :s /search text /replace text /. So this will replace the search text with the replace text in the line the cursor is currently on for the first image. That means if I just put a text in my search text and txt in my replace text, then it will replace this text here, but not this one. So let's see. :s last, I will say text and I will say txt, and press enter. You see that here changes happened, but here it doesn't. So let's go to the next one. If I want to do it for all the matches, then I can do that by using the G option. So let's do that. G option, currently I'm in the second line, so it is going to do it for this text and this text as well. So you see that it happened. Then if you want to do it for all across the file, then the without G option will do for the first match. So let me undo things. Then you will see that for the first match, these are the first match. So this one, it is going to go change. So let's say %s / text /txt /. Let's see that. Okay, you see that all the changes happen for the first match. Similarly, if I want to do it all across the file, then I can use the G option. So let me undo things first. Okay, then I will use the G option and press enter. You see that all the text got changed to txt. So for some special character like #, you can also do that changes, but star and hash are not treated especially, they are treated literally, so you don't have to make anything extra to do that. For example, if I have to replace the symbol star with literal star, then I can simply say the same way. So you see that it changed to star. Similarly, if I have to do $, it treated especially, so you can use / to ignore it. Okay, so use as a skip character. So I will say /, then $, and I will say literal $. Then you will see that all the symbols here, $, I have one, then I have another $, here. So all these things are going to change. So you see that. Similarly, sometimes you will find some character like this Control-M here, the Control-V, Control-B. If you want to remove this, you can do using this :/. And to do that, you just need to capture the control character at the search position. And to do that, you use Control-VM. Control-VM. So I press Control-VM together, and I got it. Then just to show you that I wanted to replace, then I will say CTRL-M. Here I have two Control-M, so it will get to Control CTRL-M. So I got 2 CTLM. And to remove it, let's see, undo the changes. To remove it, I will put nothing at the replace text, so you will see that it removed. So this is all. Thank you, hope you like this.